On this episode of Jeffito's movie blog, my live stream was a complete and total bust. There were potty mouth trolls, I got rattled, whatever. I'm just gonna do a video talking about what I was wanting to talk about in the live stream since that got so screwed up anyway. Here we go, let's get to it. We're starting right now. Welcome back to Jeffito's movie blog. I'm Jeff Malicki, and if you love movies as much as I do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I bring you movie news, movie reviews, trailer reaction videos, box office predictions, movie trivia Schmo Down play-alongs, and so much more. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and then click the little bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. Yeah, as I said up top, I did a live stream earlier tonight, and it was pretty much a complete and total bust. First off, I didn't realize that it was still set to private until 25 minutes into it. And so the first 25 minutes or so was just me talking to myself. And then all of a sudden I realized that it was private, turned it to public, and within a couple of minutes I had a couple of potty mouth trolls come in and they were just ragging on me and I got rattled and it was pretty much a complete disaster. So I think I'm just going to do another video about it and go over what I went over in the live stream, talk about changes, a lot of exciting changes, what's been happening for the past couple months, what's coming in the future, and all that kind of good jazz. So let's get to it. Hello! Welcome to a live stream here on Jeffito's movie blog. Haven't done one of these in a while, and just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update as far as what's been going on the last month or two, and talk about some exciting changes and what to expect going forward here in the next month or two. So you may or may not have noticed that I've really been slacking in terms of movie reviews, and for that I deeply apologize. For a lot of different reasons, especially the past 2 weeks. A lot of my time was taken up with the movie trivia Schmo Down and those play-alongs. I'll dive a little bit deeper into that in just a minute, but basically everything came to a bottleneck because recording those episodes and rendering and processing and uploading them to YouTube with my old computer equipment and even my newer MacBook, just really created a bottleneck in terms of productivity for the past couple weeks. And so as a result, I wasn't able to do movie reviews and the news items of the day and everything like that because any free time that I had available to work on YouTube was taken up by the Schmo Down. On that note, I did a couple live episodes of the Schmo Down a couple weeks ago, but because of the bottleneck and the fact that it just takes so long to render, so long to upload, so long to process those videos, all my Schmo Down play-alongs will be live. I know that we're in the middle of the tournament, and so that means a new episode 4 or 5 times a week. So I won't necessarily have a set schedule for the Schmo Down play-alongs for the next week or two when they have all these like boatload of matches for the tournament. But once we get back to just the Tuesday and Friday episodes, those play-alongs will be live Tuesday and Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. This time of night. Just as a heads up for you guys, every Schmo Down play-along from now on will be live. They will be archived, the replay will be available, but it just makes it so much easier on my end if I do those live, just because of the amount, just the file size and the amount of time it takes to render and process and whatever. Doing it live just makes the most sense for me. Also, in terms of back movie reviews, um, I had probably I think 5 or 6 movie reviews in various stages of editing. Um, of course, most of those movies now have been out for at least a couple of weeks because nothing really has come out the last couple of weeks. And those reviews still are not up. Again, I deeply apologize for that, but I think what I'm going to do, I may still put them up, in the next week or two, but I think what I'm going to do is just kind of push those aside. Those reviews will be coming up once the movies hit Blu-ray. I'll review them at that point, and then, push all my backlog of work. I'm going to push that aside and look more towards the future because there are a lot of exciting things that I have planned. I'm going to hold off a few minutes in case more people show up in the chat room. I don't want to ruin the surprise too early, but there are some exciting changes that I do have planned here. There's only one person in the room here at the moment. Hello to you who's watching. Feel free to hop into the chat room and leave a comment or whatever if you want. Alright, I'm going to skip that for the time being. And let's talk about retro reviews. I have really wanted to start doing a retro review series because there are so many, hundreds, if not thousands, of movies that are considered classics, that are part of the pop culture lexicon, part of the film nerd community. Like, people are shocked that I have not seen this film or have not seen it in its entirety. There are, like I said, hundreds and hundreds of those kinds of movies. So I want to start doing a retro review series. Those reviews may be a little shorter. They may not be as in-depth as some of my other reviews. They may just be like little, hey, I thought this movie was really cool, talk about it a little bit, but maybe not as in-depth. Some of them may be even longer than most of my normal movie reviews, where I really go in-depth and go into detail talking about them. So that's something that's coming soon. I've got about, well, if you consider that 3, then probably about 5 or 6 retro reviews that are on my list that I want to knock out right away. I know I've mentioned a couple times doing a retro review for Casablanca. That's still happening. That will be coming soon. Also, Bonnie and Clyde, because a couple of my friends have said that that is their favorite movie of all time. Lisa and Anna, especially, claim that it is their favorite movie of all time. And I've never seen it. And I trust their judgment and want to see what it's all about. So that's coming soon. Also, the Godfather trilogy, I have never watched in its entirety. I've seen, like so many of these other films, I've seen bits and pieces of them through the years, but never sat down and actually watched. So those will be coming. Let me see. Also, returning shows that I haven't done for a while that are coming back. The new on Blu-ray this week. That show will be coming back. Maybe not this week, but certainly in the next week or two. Where I just talk about movies that are now available on Blu-ray. Leave links to Amazon in the description where you guys can buy them. Really help me out if you do that. Also, the weekly movie preview show will be coming back. That one probably will be coming back this week, probably on Thursday. I think I'm going to set Thursday as the day for that show to come out. Again, just really short, won't go too much in depth, but just give a little synopsis and talk about what movies are coming out in that particular week. Also, going back to movie reviews in general, I'm thinking about bringing back the quick review series. I did a couple of these from my car immediately after seeing a movie, or back here on set, just talking for 3 to 5 minutes, just off the cuff, not fully produced, just talking about my opinion of a movie that I just saw. I'm thinking about bringing that show back too, just to talk about more movies and get more reviews out, get more videos out. So at least you have some basis and some idea of what my opinion of those movies are until if and when I do a fully produced review for those movies. So I'm thinking about bringing back the quick reviews as well. Alright. I'm just looking at my notes and kind of going out of order here. I can talk about a couple things that are coming up soon. Maybe like Wednesday or Thursday, I'm hoping to put out my review of the It miniseries that came out back in 1990 with Tim Curry and John Ritter and the gang. I watched that last night in preparation for the new It movie that's coming out, which I will be seeing on Thursday. And let me just say, for a TV movie made back in 1990, that movie had balls. That movie had some seriously scary imagery, some seriously scary moments. I can see why people my age and younger who watched it when it actually premiered back in the day, why they were scared shitless. I'm kind of surprised that they were able to do as much as they did in that, because it was made for TV. And that just made me even more excited, if that's even possible. Made me even more excited for Thursday night and seeing the new It movie. I am so excited for it. I cannot believe it. Especially as somebody who is not really a big horror fan. I don't really watch a lot of horror movies, but I am beyond excited to watch it on Thursday. I will be doing at least a quick review for that from my car after the movie. It'll probably be like early Friday morning at that point. Probably like 12:30, 1 o'clock. But look forward to that. And then, of course, I'll do the fully produced review. Also, I'm going to be collaborating again with my friend Russell Howell. We will be talking and going really in depth and comparing, contrasting, and just really talking about both the miniseries and the new film. Do a compare and contrast, talk really much in detail, in depth about both of those. So that will be coming probably, I think we're going to be recording it next weekend, so look for that early next week. Like maybe next Monday, hopefully that will be up. Also, later on this month, I will be collaborating with a good buddy of mine, Ryan O'Toole. We will be talking about Kingsman: The Secret Service, the first movie. And then we will also be talking about Kingsman: The Golden Circle, the new movie that comes out later on this month. I absolutely love Kingsman: Secret Service. It was one of my favorite movies of the year that came out. 2015, I believe. 2014, 2015. Great movie. If you guys have not seen it, definitely go ahead and check it out. I'm really looking forward to The Golden Circle, which is the sequel that comes out on the 22nd. And I'm looking forward to collaborating with Ryan on that one. Alright, I've beat around the bush long enough. Really exciting news. Thank you to the generosity of somebody who wishes to remain anonymous, so I'm not going to out the person, but they know who they are. Thank you so much. If we just move the camera over here, you will see what? Yes, indeed, I have an actual green screen now. I am so excited. For what that will enable me to do in terms of just creativity and different backgrounds and setting different tones for the different shows that I have. Just gonna open up a whole new realm of possibilities, a whole new world of more professionalism in my content, hopefully. And yeah, I've been playing around with it all afternoon, really happy with it. And yeah, thank you, guest benefactor, mystery benefactor. Again, I'm not going to out you. You know who you are. I cannot thank you enough for that. Gracias. Big time. So that. Also, I want to talk to you just for a second about my Patreon. If you guys are not familiar with Patreon, it is a way for you, those who watch my videos and other creators, it is a way for you to support creators directly. You may or may not know that YouTube does not really pay worth crap. And, not that I'm in this for the money, but it would be nice to get rewarded, and compensated for the amount of time and energy and effort that it takes to create these videos. AdSense pays a mere pittance. You can't really make a living off that. So if you like my videos and you want to contribute to me directly and have further insight and I lost the word that I'm looking for. Influence. There you go. More influence into my channel and different videos that I'll do, the direction that I'm going. If you want to be a part of that, head on over to my Patreon page. Consider becoming a Patreon supporter. Got some exclusives. They will get first dibs. My Patreons will get first dibs as far as the retro reviews, as far as what movie I will review next. We'll put out different polls and see what's coming next. So thank you for that. Also, be sure to check out my Amazon affiliate links. Anytime you want to go to Amazon, if you just click on my Amazon affiliate link, which is in the description of all my videos, go on over there, purchase something, whether it's the item that you clicked on initially or not. As long as you purchase something from the session that I initiated, that my link initiated, I get a nice little commission for that and would really appreciate that. Also, I have an affiliate link with MoviePass, which is a fantastic program. If you guys love movies, if you love going to the movie theater, $9.95 a month. You can see one movie per day in the theaters. Super simple. I love it. Not that I really need the program because I work at a movie theater and can see movies for free anyway. But if I didn't work at a theater, I would definitely be a part of MoviePass. They're a fantastic service, and now that they slashed their price to just $9.95 a month, definitely worth checking out. Go ahead and click my affiliate link for MoviePass. It's in the description of all my videos. Use my link again. I get a nice little kickback from MoviePass if you sign up using my link, so I would greatly appreciate that as well. And now for the exciting part, talking about what is coming soon. With the green screen, that will again allow me to do so much more. But I do have a couple shows and ideas in development. I kind of talked about the retro reviews movies. That's definitely going to happen here in the next, hopefully, 2 weeks. I kind of want to get one or two backlog and built up in my library, so if I do have more delays like what I've had this past month, I can still throw out a retro review at least once a week. So that's part of the reason why the delay on the retro reviews. Um, Also, um, I want to do the movie news of the day kind of things. I My goal is to do at least one video per day talking about the movie news of the day, the top story of the day, whatever. Not sure how feasible that's going to be. Some days, depending on my schedule, I may miss a day or there may not be anything to talk about. So I am strongly thinking about, and there is no time frame on this, but I'm strongly thinking about starting a weekly news show where I can go more in depth about the movie news of the week, bring in a couple guests, and really just talk about movies because, let's face it, that is what I love to do. I love to talk about movies, and I've not done that recently. I've been using my knowledge of movies and, picking my brain about my movie knowledge, playing in different trivia shows, both the Schmo Down Play Along, and then I did Rotten or Fresh over on Ryan O'Toole's channel. I did the Star Wars trivia with the fan reaction league for the Schmo Down. So I've been talking about movies in that way, but not really talking about movies like talking about movies, just kind of one-on-one talking with you about the movie news or movies that I've seen, whatever. So that is definitely something that I want to start doing. Again, there's no real time frame for that. I may do a pilot episode here in the next week or two. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. And again, the little 2, 3, 5 minute little clip shows or whatever I call them, just Jeffito's movie blog. Movie news items of the day, those will continue. Again, my goal is to have one per day. I'm not sure how feasible that is, but it's a goal to look forward to. Also, I have been talking with my friend Russell Howell, and we have been thinking about doing a top 10 show, where, every month or every couple weeks, whatever, we'll alternate back and forth, 1 week on my channel, 1 week on his channel, whatever, talking about the top 10 movies. If you are familiar with the top 10 show that John Roca and Matt Nost do, it would be very similar to that, where we have a topic, say for instance the top 10 sci-fi films that are not Star Wars or Star Trek. That was something that I actually did with a couple coworkers on Friday, which is why that's in my head right now. But we will choose a topic, we will each make our own top 10 list, and then come back together, talk about our individual top 10 lists, and then come up with the ultimate top 10 list. That is something that both of us really want to do. Again, there's the possibility for guests to come in to that one as well on that show. So if you want to be a guest in that, reach out to me. The best way to guarantee that you can be a guest is, again, to be a higher level Patreon supporter. Take a look on my Patreon page. I believe it's at the $10 and $15 a month levels. You're guaranteed opportunity to collaborate with me. Otherwise, depending on my schedule, whatever, we can work that out. Yeah, and the main reason why I wanted to do the live stream and to talk to you guys was to show off, if I move the camera over here, thanks to the generosity of somebody who wishes to remain anonymous, but no, thank you very, very, very much. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks to the generosity of one of my viewers, I am now in possession of an actual physical green screen, rather than the poster board that I had stapled to my wall and didn't always have a great effect. With that green screen, that will allow so much more freedom, so much more creativity. I have been experimenting all afternoon, and I am stoked about what I can do with that. And actually, now that this is going to be a video rather than a live stream, let's head on over to the green screen right over there. I will head over there in just a second and show you some of what I have planned. Alright, so here we are on my green screen, which is fantastic. I absolutely love this thing. Again, my benefactor, or whatever you want to call it, wishes to be anonymous, but just know I cannot thank you enough. This is absolutely amazing, and I have a lot of exciting things that I have planned. Let's just go through some of these awesome backgrounds and talk about what I want to do. Starting off with our normal curtain background. This will be used for all my introductions when I say, like, on this episode of Jeffito's Movie Blog, I'm going to be talking about my new green screen. We'll have this curtain background. I've also got a background for the box office predictions. I can also throw up images and whatever of the movies. I can put the movie posters up over here. It's just going to be really great with that. I've got a background image for movie reviews that I'm excited to use. Will also be used in all my movie review thumbnails to bring more of a consistent look to my thumbnails. Really excited about this. And again, when I'm reviewing movies, I can toss images of the movies behind me, throw up the movie poster over there. Really excited about what this background can bring. I've got a background for the movie trivia Schmo Down, which will be used to record intros, and because I'm going to be doing the play-alongs live, I wanted to pre-record intros for the matches, and when I do so, you will be seeing this background. What other backgrounds do I have? I've got the news background. This background will be seen quite frequently when I talk about the news of the day. Bringing you all the latest movie news and whatever. You will be seeing this background. So yeah, I am super excited about what this green screen means, and just that added level of professionalism and consistency and creativity and freedom that I will be able to do with my videos going forward because of this. So again, you know who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I greatly appreciate it, and I cannot thank you enough. Thank you. Alright, so that's going to wrap things up here for this video / live stream, whatever it ended up being. I apologize that the quality of this video was all over the place. I tried to salvage what I could from the original live stream and then cut in a bunch of new stuff and cut in this new background and everything. The quality is going to be all over the place, but the important thing is the content. The important thing is that you guys continue to support me and encourage me and leave great comments and texts and Facebook messages and everything else. That means the world to me. I am not going anywhere. In fact, I am just getting started. I cannot wait for what is to come now that I have the green screen, now that I have the set, now that I have plan for what to do. All I've got to do is do it. I'm planning on doing it starting tomorrow because it's actually getting late and I gotta work in the morning. So, with all that being said, thank you so much as always for watching, and until next time, I will see you at the movies. Bye-bye.